Welcome to 15 Minutes with Dad. I want to start with gratitude because this year has been incredible. You helped this fatherhood podcast reach over 403 cities and 57 countries around the world. Listeners tune in from the United States, the UK, Singapore, and Australia, all over the globe. Your engagement, your shares, and your presence push this mission forward. You made this community a space for growth insights, emotional healing, and stronger parenting frameworks. As we enter the holiday season, there are a few ways to help keep this impact growing. Pick up my book, Man Up From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers, for a father who wants mental peace, healthier habits, and stronger leadership at home. You can find it by searching on Amazon.com or visiting 15minuteswithdad.com/manup. Please take a second to go and rate and review the show. When you do this, you help us reach a broader audience that can benefit from our content as well. You could even post a reflection on social media and tag at 15 Minutes with Dad. I love to see those, and I read every single one and respond. So thank you for being a part of something meaningful. Enjoy the episode. Welcome to the Aligned Father series on 15 Minutes with Dad. I'm grateful that you are here with me on this journey. We are building something intentional with this series. Every episode is designed to peel back another layer of who we are as men, fathers, partners, and leaders inside our families. We started with emotional awareness and truth. We looked at the wounds that shaped us. We talked about silence, avoidance, and habits that formed when we were young. We explored how those patterns influence the ways that we show up for our children and our partners. Each episode in this series moves us one step closer to becoming aligned fathers. Not perfect fathers, aligned fathers. Fathers who understand themselves, fathers who lead with clarity and emotional intelligence. Fathers who create homes filled with peace, connection, and stability. Today's episode fits into that journey in a powerful way. If you listened to the last episode on the silent partner syndrome, you heard how withdrawal and emotional distance hurt our families. Now we are shifting to the other side of the spectrum. The father who does not go quiet. The father who does not shut down, the father who tries to do everything. We're going to talk about over-functioning fathers. We're going to talk about over-functioning fathers. The dads who love so hard that he starts carrying responsibilities that do not belong to him. The dad who tries to protect everyone by fixing everything. The dad who thinks love means taking every burden on his shoulders. This episode connects directly to the heart of the Aligned Father series because alignment is not only about speaking up, it's also about letting go. It's about trusting. It's about releasing the fear that makes you overperform. It is about building a healthier relationship with pressure, responsibility, and self-worth. So let's get into it. Now let's talk about what overfunctioning really is. Overfunctioning is what happens when you work harder than everyone else in the room. You see a problem, you fix it before anyone else asks. You carry the load of your partner, your children, for your family, and sometimes even for the people you barely know. This is admirable, but you tell yourself this makes you a good father, a strong man, a reliable partner, a good person, but deep down, it is coming from something older, something you learned as a child. Research from Dr. Gabor Mate shows that children who grew up with unpredictable and emotionally unstable homes learn to take responsibilities early to keep the environment calm. This becomes a pattern. Research from Dr. Gabor Mate shows that children who grow up in unpredictable or emotionally unstable homes learn to take on responsibilities early to keep the environment calm. This becomes a pattern, a belief, of reflex even. And if you grew up with the chaos, you became the stabilizer. If you grew up with conflict, you became the peacemaker. And if you grew up with fear, you became the fixer. Now, here you are as an adult trying to solve everything to feel safe, trying to do everything to feel worthy, trying to protect everyone to avoid conflict or disappointment. Good intentions, but harmful impact. So how does overfunctioning hurt fathers? From outside, overfunctioning looks noble. People say you are dependable. They say you're strong. They say you show up. But inside, you're exhausted. You're carrying too much. You feel unseen in your effort, and you feel unappreciated in your sacrifices. The National Institute of Mental Health found that chronic emotional overload increases anxiety and depression in men who take on too much responsibility. This is not because they're weak. It's because the load is not balanced. Overfunctioning blocks your growth, and it blocks your opportunities to rest, your healthy habits. It blocks your ability to practice real leadership, because leadership is more about balance. It's overfunctioning that removes balance from your life. And here is the honest truth. Overfunctioning is fear hiding behind effort. Let's dive a little deeper on how overfunctioning hurts your partner, because this is a different facet. The part is uncomfortable for many partners. This part is uncomfortable for many fathers. You think you are protecting her. You think that, damn, they're going fast. This part is uncomfortable for many fathers. You think you are helping your partner. You think you are protecting her. You think you are reducing her stress. But overfunctioning does the exact opposite. It's quietly sending her a message that she cannot lead. It's quietly sending her a message that you cannot lead. It's quietly sending her a message that she cannot lead. That she cannot make decisions. That she cannot contribute at the level you think she should. You step in too fast and you take over too much. You create an emotional and practical imbalance. The Gottman Institute shows that relationships break down when one partner becomes the center of all responsibility. When one person handles everything, both people lose their power. Both people lose connection, and both people lose balance. Your partner does not need a superhero. She needs a teammate. So I want to dive deeper in how it hurts our children, because they're very important to us. But when you do too much for your kids, you slow down their growth. Children need challenges. They need space to fail. They need opportunities to fix things themselves. They need to learn emotional regulation by actually practicing it. But if you step in every time, they never learn it. They never learn it. The Journal of Child Psychology shows that children with over-involved parents struggle with independence, problem solving, and emotional decision making. By overfunctioning, you weaken their confidence. You reduce their resilience, you interrupt their emotional intelligence, and you block their natural learning cycle. Your job is not to remove every obstacle. Your job is to walk like a passenger with them and just let them learn to climb. So how does overfunctioning impact relationships? Here's where we connect this back to the aligned father journey. So you're overfunctioning. You do not trust that you are enough without performance. You're overfunctioning because silence felt unsafe growing up. Maybe you overfunction because responsibility became your identity. Or maybe guilt and pressure replaced peace inside your home. These patterns started in childhood, but as an aligned father, they do not have to shape your future. Now, we're going to talk about the crash that comes with over functioning. And every over functioning father crashes. You reach a breaking point. You reach a breaking point. You reach a breaking point where you cannot carry one more thing. You start resenting the people you love. You reach a breaking point where you cannot carry one more thing. You start resenting the people you love. You feel lonely even in a full house. You pull away emotionally, you withdraw physically, and you exclude or shut down or explode. This is over functioning as a loop. You carry, you break, you reset, and you carry again. You carry, you break, you reset, and carry again. Alignment breaks that loop. So let's go into steps on how to navigate overfunctioning. Step 1, pause before acting. Ask yourself, is it even your problem? Step 2, create space for your partner to lead and trust her capabilities. Step 3, empower your children instead of protecting them. Let them try, let them fail, let them grow. Step 4, speak your fear out loud. Fear loses power when it's spoken. Step 5, rest. Rest is part of leadership. Step 6, build a support system because community strengthens fathers. Now, brother, overfunctioning is not love. It is fear disguised as it. Now, brother, overfunctioning is not love. It's fear wearing effort as a disguise. But you do not have to live that way. Your home needs alignment. Your partner needs partnership. Your children needs empowerment. And you need space to breathe. This is what the Aligned Father series is about. See your patterns. Understand your story. Changing how you move. Building a future rooted in clarity, presence. Building a future rooted in clarity, presence, and emotional truth. Keep growing, keep aligning, because your healing is creating a generational healing inside your healing is creating a generational healing inside of your home. Thank you for listening and for helping 15 Minutes with Dad grow across 403 cities and 57 countries. That's wild. Your support built a global space for family empowerment, co-parenting tips, empathetic parenting, and personal insights for men who want to lead with presence in their family. If this episode helped you, rate the show. Share what you've tried and how it shaped your week. Tag at 15 Minutes with Dad on any social media platforms so we can highlight your growth and keep building this parenting community. During the holiday season, make sure you pick up Man Up From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers. It's available on Amazon, or you can go and find it at 15minuteswithdad.com/man up for yourself or for someone who wants emotional strength and direction to work through their trauma to be an impactful father. Your support keeps this movement alive. So I'll see you on the next episode.